Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierce, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technology, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
No need to be afraid of all those upcoming holiday expenses. Oahe Federal Credit Union's holiday loan special is back. Borrow up to $1,500 for 12 months at 7% APR. Apply online or stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where we treat you like you own the place, because you do.
People helping people. Oahe Federal Credit Union.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, gives you more chances to win. Hot seat drawings, pick a prize drawings, chances to win great prizes, the hottest slots around. It's all just waiting for you at the Golden Buffalo Casino. Find out more by logging on to thegoldenbuffalocasino.com and by following them on Facebook. Just minutes north of Reliance, exit 248. We'd like to thank you for tuning into this broadcast and supporting our area youth. The Golden Buffalo Casino, proud to support Live Ticket.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Fort Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Buffaloes!
Have all of your painting supplies at the paint store in Pierre. They mix paint and they color match paint. They carry interior and exterior stains. Great selection of paint. Find it at 1006 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. The Paint Store, 605-224-8312, 224-8312. The Paint Store is a proud supporter of the Stanley County Buffaloes and the Pierre Governors in sports and activities. The Paint Store, same great paint, same great services.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Do you want to join one of the oldest established organizations in Fort Pierre? Perhaps you are more interested in protecting the future. Whatever your position, the Fort Pierre Volunteer Fire Department is for you. We are responsible for fire protection in Fort Pierre and Stanley County. Become part of this amazing team by stopping down at the fire hall and discussing enrollment. We are not just limited to adults, as we have a new cadet program for students ages 14 to 18. For more information, click on our banner ad on the homepage. From everyone at the fire hall, go Buffs!
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Starting a John Deere dealership during the Depression took guts and vision, but C.J. Grossenberg was determined to help the community. He supplied more than equipment. He supplied a better way of life for his neighbors. Today, the family business is still going strong, because round here, Grossenberg proves our values to our community every day. Grossenberg Implement is celebrating 85 years and is fourth-generation family-owned and operated.
Service Master of Pierre is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup. Service Master of Pierre is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Govs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
as they get their season going. 0-2 on the season. We try to look at their schedule moving forward. They will have a doubleheader at home against Burke on the 27th. Their next action will be on January 5th at home versus Phillip, a game that we'll have on KPLO. And then also they will be at home hosting Wall. That'll be part of a doubleheader. And, of course, the Jones County Invitational will be coming up in the second week of January. That is the 12th, 13th, and 14th. And, of course, we'll have, the Jones County Invitational, as we always do, right here on KPLO. Time for starting lineups from the folks at Avera Orthopedics for Jones County. They will start at one guard. Caden Kinsley, a 5'10 junior. Gunnar Whitney, a 5'10 sophomore, will get the start at the other guard. The forwards, Jet Nix, a 6'3 junior. Jace Nix, a 6-foot sophomore. The starting center for Jones County, Cooper Feddersen. Feddersen is a 6'5 junior. For Jones County, Kinsley and Whitney, the guards. Nix the forwards. Feddersen at center. Jones County, 0-2 on the season. Their head coach is David Hunt. For the Stanley County Buffaloes, Blaze Frost will get the start at one guard, a 5'10 sophomore, along with Wyatt Mortensen, a 5'11 sophomore. Caden Montana, a 6-foot sophomore at one forward. Brock Zeb, a 6'3 junior, is the other forward. Nathaniel Nelson, a 6'4 senior, will get the start at center for Stanley County. Frost and Mortensen, the guards. Montana and Zeb, the forwards. Nelson at center. As we mentioned, Stanley County 1-0 on the season. Their head coach is Max Foth. Finally, in our pregame, the announcement of our game officials comes to you from the Office of Attorney General and their Division of Consumer Protection. Our game officials tonight are Jeremy Michelson, Louis Young, and Kyle Kurth. The announcement of our game officials comes to you from the Office of Attorney General and their Division of Consumer Protection. This has been the pregame from Potsdam State Farm Insurance. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety celebrates being part of the team. They remind you to buckle up every trip, every time. Snow means slow. Drive the conditions. And we will tip off in 1 minute on KPLO.
For over 100 years, State Farm Insurance has been there to help whenever you need them. The team at Potsdam State Farm is your Central South Dakota good neighbor. While technology may have changed, you can always expect top-notch customer service from Potsdam State Farm. They'll take care of all of your insurance and financial service needs, where good neighbor service is their continued priority. Potsdam State Farm Insurance, with offices in Pierre and Gregory. May Adam Law Firm of Pierre offers superior legal representation. Clients can be assured their legal matter will be handled with expertise and the utmost professionalism. May Adam Law Firm's skilled South Dakota lawyers can take care of your family law, estate planning, real estate law, or personal injury. May Adam Law Firm is able to help you plan and prepare to make matters easy now and into the future, too. Call 224-8803. May Adam Law Firm of Pierre, since 1881.
Our opening tip is brought to you by the region's full-service Bobcat dealer, Riverview Power Sports in Oklahoma. Let them order the Bobcat compact equipment that works for you. When it comes to travel, work, and fun, Riverview is the name to know for compact equipment, vehicles, boats, and transportation. Learn more at riverviewfamily.com. Buffaloes win the tip. A miss at their end. Here is Jones County with the basketball, dressed in their road blues. Here is Nix as he works the baseline. Out to Cooper Feddersen. Fakes and drives. Gets to the rim. Scores the two. Cooper Feddersen with the basket for Jones County. They score first in this one, and it is 2-0. Stanley County with Caden Montana handling out front. Lob inside. Too tall for Nathaniel Nelson, but they will stay touched by Jones County at the last minute. It will go out of bounds, belong to Stanley County. They'll inbound it on the baseline, left side of the key, as Blaze Frost puts it in play. That win that Stanley County had against Winter, they have 14 in uniform. All 14 players saw action before halftime as the Buffaloes get the ball inside. Brock Zeb gets the rebound off of his own miss and scores the basket to make it 2-2. Pressure in the backcourt And that's an over and back violation. So Stanley County's defense forces a turnover on Jones County, and now the Buffaloes have the basketball. Minute gone here in the opening quarter. We're tied at 2 in front of a nice crowd here on a very cold night as we await for the shot clock to get reset. And now we're good to go as Stanley County will put it in play. But talking to head coach Max Foth, not exactly sure where his rotation is going to be as a corner 3 is taken. That's up and good from Wyatt Mortensen. So in the meantime, he's going to let everybody play. And in that win over Miller, saw a lot of their bench players do a lot of good things as Stanley County's pressure forces a jump ball, and Jones County will keep the possession on the alternating possession as Caden Kinsley will bring it across half court. Down low it comes to Feddersen. He works right, spins left. Shot is no good. Zeb with the rebound. Stanley County will try to run, and a long pass up the floor. Gunnar Whitney gets a hand on it and knocks the basketball out of bounds. It is a 5-2 lead for Stanley County, 90 seconds into this opening quarter. With John Neff at DRG Media Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle as Stanley County tries to inbound, and they throw the basketball away. Their first turnover of the ball game. And again, Stanley County will set up that full court pressure. Something you have not seen from Stanley County in years past, but if you've got the numbers, you've got athletes, and that's one thing that Stanley County has is a lot of athleticism on this roster. And you can do some different things defensively, but Jones County handles it well this time, and they get the ball inside to Cooper Feddersen, and he scores it. He has all 4 of the Coyote points 2 minutes into this opening quarter. It's 5-4, Stanley County leading. Caden Montana inside ball is tipped and stolen. That is a steal by Jet Nix. He'll go coast to coast and score the 2. Second turnover for Stanley County. Coyotes leading now by a 6-5 score. And Montana brings the basketball across half court. This Coyote team losing to Highmore Herald in a game that we saw, but a lot of effort, and they did good things, just need to be able to develop some consistency. They force another turnover, and this time in the open floor, Caden Kinsley will score the basket. 8-5 Jones County. As we see that steady trail off the bench of Stanley County as they head to the scorer's table. Zeb down low, Montana. Back up top, Blaze Frost as they work the perimeter. Zeb now on the right side. As Brock swings it back to the left. They'll overload there. Blaze Frost with it. Back to Zeb, and now Montana up top. Shot clock at 8. Montana will drive and fire. That shot is short, and they're going to call him for an offensive foul. Tried to create some space there, and Caden Montana called for the charge. It's his first personal foul. It is the 4th turnover, for Stanley County. And they will go to their bench. As we said, Weston Prince into the contest. Also, Brendan Bothwell into the ball game for Stanley County. Here is Jones County as they handle pressure, getting it across half court. They work out front and back around the perimeter. They try to work it inside. They get it inside. A floater there off the rim as it rolls around and drops through, and good by Jace Nix. And it is 10-5 Jones County. Stanley County led 5-2. This is an 8-point scoring run for Jones County that puts them out in front. Here's a Caden Montana jumper that is up, no good. Feddersen with the rebound. Jones County on the move now. Nix across half court. To the wing left side, they pitch it back up top and around the perimeter. Whitney, Nix, corner 3, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Stanley County. They will push. Here is Prince left sideline. Back out front to Zeb. Brock will drive, spin, and fire and score the 2. Brock Zeb with 4 points in the ball game. And it's 10-7 Jones County. That basket ends that Jones County scoring run, but they get the ball inside to try to start another one. Feddersen misses at point-blank range, but gets his own rebound and is fouled on the way back up and will get free throws. as the personal whistle on Weston Prince, and that will be his first. Cooper Feddersen with 4 points already, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, as the first is offline and no good. More substitutions for Stanley County. Paxton Deal in, Q Bourne into the ball game. As Cooper Feddersen toes the stripe and gets ready for his second free throw attempt. That is offline and no good. Stanley County will get the rebound. Zeb Prince across the half-court stripe. Here's Zeb once again. Back to Prince, who loses the handle and loses it out of bounds. 10-7 Jones County. Let's pause for station identification. This is regional high school basketball.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. KPLO 94.5 Reliance Chamberlain, 100.5 Pier Fort Pier. Be safe, drive smart.
Cash Richardson checks into the ball game for Stanley County. It is a 10-7 lead for Jones County. Stanley County trying to force turnovers with pressure, and they will here. As the ball tipped out of the hands of Cooper Feddersen. Second turnover for Jones County. As around the horn we come, and a traveling violation on Stanley County. Brendan Bothwell with the extra step. And that is 6 turnovers for Stanley County. 10-7 Jones County working to the 3-minute mark of the quarter. Good job by Jones County handling the pressure. Here is Feddersen all alone. Underneath the basket, he'll score the 2. 12-7 now. The Coyote lead at 5 once again. Prince, top of the key. They working back to the right side. Bothwell, the entry pass tipped and stolen away. Here is Kinsley on the drive. Kinsley to the rim, and his layup is good. And a timeout a timeout Jones County. They will take a 30-second timeout with 2:44 remaining opening quarter. 14-7 Coyotes. We're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Timeouts are brought to you by Agtegra. Acres Ahead maximizes your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today. 14-7. The lead to Jones County. As Stanley County has the basketball. Jones County took the timeout after the made basket. As now Jones County forces another turnover. As the Coyotes work with it on the perimeter. Back out front, Kinsley. As he will try to operate. The ball knocked out of bounds. Quick hands there by Weston Prince. But the ball will belong to the Coyotes as they look to inbound on the side. Stanley County overplaying passing lanes. The Buffaloes trying to make the defensive play. A nice head fake by Jet Nix. It's Nathaniel Nelson in the air, and Nix is fouled. Not a shooting foul. The first foul against the 6'4 senior Nathaniel Nelson. Third team foul whistled against Stanley County. And now an illegal screen on the inbounds play is going to be called on Jones County. Coyotes with their first team foul. It is whistled on Jet Nix. It is the fourth, making the third turnover for Jones County here in this opening quarter. 14-7. The lead belongs to Jones County. Here is Brock Zeb to the rim. He will draw a foul. Cooper Feddersen with his first personal foul. Brock Zeb with 4 first quarter points for Stanley County will earn a pair of free throws. Free throw number 1 is up, and it is good. That makes it 14-8. Looking across the way, Stanley County has 12 players dressed tonight. 11 of them have played already in this opening quarter. Second free throw by Zeb is no good. Rebound Jones County. Stanley County will set up full court pressure as Jones County works with it. And a whistle and a blocking foul is called on the Buffaloes. And it is on Nathaniel Nelson. Nelson with his second personal foul, the 4th team foul for Stanley County. Nelson will check out. Noah Baldwin will check into the ball game. Coyotes, after Stanley County's 4th team foul, will inbound it at half court. Leading by 6 at 14-8. And stoppage of play because the shot clock was not reset after the foul. So now the shot clock is reset, and I think we're good to go now as the Coyotes will put it in play. Whitney right side. Out front and around the perimeter, it is Nix. Entry pass Feddersen. Inside, shot is up good. Cooper Feddersen with 8 points in this opening quarter. Coyotes have doubled up Stanley County 16-8. Buffaloes need something to happen here as Caden Montana driving to the rim, and he's called for a travel. Another turnover for Stanley County. That is their 8th. And the ball belongs to Jones County. And again, Stanley County stays in that trapping defense, and a foul in the backcourt will be whistled on the Buffaloes. Blaze Frost with his first. And for Stanley County, team foul number 8. As again, Jones County will put the basketball in play. 90 seconds remain in this first quarter. Feddersen down low, kicks to the corner, Nix. This is Jace. They go down to Feddersen. He'll fire a 3 from up top. Pardon me, that is Caden Kinsley with the 3. The shot is no good. Rebound Stanley County, and then Jet Nix makes a smart play as he gets in there to stop the basketball, forces a tie-up, and eliminates a fast break opportunity for the Buffaloes. But it also rolls over the alternating possession. Stanley County will have to inbound it in front of the Jones County basket, and Jones County will set up a little bit of full court pressure. Q Bourne checks into the ball game for Stanley County, and here is another turnover. It is Feddersen to the rim. That shot is no good. Bourne will get the rebound. Quick outlet pass, Caden Montana. Final minute of the opening quarter, 16-8, Jones County leads. Here's Montana with a screen out front. They'll drive and kick. Montana will pass off, get it back. He'll try to attack the rim. Shot is blocked. He slipped, and he's going to be called for a travel. Turnover number 9 for Stanley County. As checking it back in will be Brandon Bothwell. And Caden Montana will check out. Final 43 seconds of the opening quarter, where Stanley County led early, but Jones County done a good job. Here is Q Bourne making a nice defensive play for Stanley County, forcing the 4th Jones County turnover. And around the perimeter we come. Bothwell works with it. Now up top, into the hands of Wyatt Mortensen. Mortensen with the crossover. Nice pass inside to Q Bourne, and the freshman scores the 2. 16-10. The near turnover in the backcourt, but a foul's going to be called on Stanley County. Brendan Bothwell with his first personal foul. That's team foul number 6 against Stanley County, which means that Jones County will be in the bonus for their entire second quarter. Just 2 team fouls so far committed on the part of Jones County. Whitney with a long pass up the floor. Again, Jones County will break pressure. Here is Nix down low. Shot partially blocked and short at the buzzer. Shot is up, no good by Wyatt. My large selection of new and used farm equipment at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Like the Darren Boyle Sales Facebook page or shop online at darrenboylesales.com. 16-10 Jones County. And we're back in 1 minute on KPLO.
Calling all high school seniors. Not sure what your next step is? Consider Dakota Wesleyan University's Learn and Earn program located in Pierre. Current students in the Learn and Earn program are thriving. That's because the Learn and Earn program is different. Take classes on a flexible schedule at the Capital City campus and intern with a Pierre area business for a paid work experience. Scholarships are available. Visit dwu.edu/Learn and Earn today.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Tried to set the tone in this in the opening quarter by playing full court pressure defense, but in the end, it was Stanley County's 8 turnovers that gave Jones County the opportunity to put the ball in the basket. Coyotes leading 16-10 as we start the second quarter. With John Neff at DRG Media Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. Jones County had the basketball to start the second quarter. A Caden Montana tip forces Jones County to inbound it once again, and Stanley County continues to work the pressure as Jones County handles it this time and gets it into their front court. Cooper Feddersen, now Caden Kinsley with it, 23 on the shot clock for Jones County. Into the ball game, the freshman Briar Kinsley for the Coyotes. As Jones County gets the ball inside, it's Cooper Feddersen up again. He'll put it up and in. He has scored 10 points. It's 18-10. Coyotes with a little half-court trap here. And Brock Zeb brings the basketball into the front court. Montana on the left side as he'll work the dribble back to the top of the key. Around the perimeter, right side, Blaze Frost. Nathaniel Nelson out front. And he'll try to lob it inside, and the pass is too tall, and there's nobody home. Ball goes out of bounds, and Stanley County commits their 10th turnover of this first half. And here is Jones County. Again, working against pressure. Long pass, Cooper Feddersen as they cross half court. Now to Nix. Around the horn to Kinsley. That's Briar Kinsley. Down low, Feddersen. He'll spin, fire, tries to go off glass. It's no good. Brock Zeb will get the defensive rebound. Stanley County will head the other way. Here is Caden Montana working against the freshman Briar Kinsley. Montana gives the basketball up, gets it right back. 20 on the shot clock for the Buffaloes. Right side, Blaze Frost in the wing. Now Montana as he will try to drive. Back out front, it's Frost, and around the perimeter into the hands of Wyatt Mortensen. He'll try the corner three, and it's up no good. Rebound pulled down by Jones County. They will get it across half court. Feddersen, Whitney. Back out to Feddersen now, who fakes the three, drives into the lane. The floater is up good. Cooper Feddersen is dealing. He has 12 points in the first half. It is 20-10. Jones County enjoying their biggest lead of the night. As Cooper Feddersen overplays the passing lane, knocks the basketball out of bounds, and 5 fresh Stanley County Buffaloes will come into the ball game, including Brendan Bothwell, Q Bourne, Paxton Deal, Weston Prince, and number 22, Cash Richardson. So here is Paxton Deal with it out front. Bounce pass, Brendan Bothwell left side, out front Prince, and he slipped and went down, and that's a traveling violation. So Jones County will inbound it. Put it in play quickly. This is Whitney. On the left side, Kinsley, shovel pass inside, nobody home, and the ball goes out of bounds. 5 turnovers now for Jones County. As Stanley County trying to make a dent into that 10-point deficit. Will bring the basketball across half court. And a bad pass, it's stolen. It is Kinsley to the rim. Layup good. Caden Kinsley now with 6 points and a timeout taken by Stanley County. A full timeout here with 5:33 remaining in the first half. 22-10 Jones County. We're back at 60 seconds on KPLO.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Timeouts are brought to you by Integra. Acres Ahead maximizes your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Integra cooperative today. 22-10 is our score as Jones County, who has been able to handle that full court pressure put on by Stanley County fairly well, and their defense has done good work forcing double-digit turnovers on the Buffaloes. As Stanley County works inside, Brock Zeb works the paint, and he is fouled. The personal for Jones County, their third team foul of the half, and it's on Caden Kinsley. That's his first personal foul, and a pair of free throws for Brock Zeb. He has 5 points as he puts the first of 2 free throws up and good. Now 2 of 3 from the free throw line. As he gets ready for the second free throw, that is good. 22-12. A 10-point lead for Jones County as Stanley County will force a turnover this time, but Jones County is there to steal it back. Here is Jet Nix. Out front, this is Whitney. The 3 ball from Gunner is no good, but the offensive rebound, Jet Nix. He'll put it up and in. 24-12. A 12-point advantage now for Jones County. The Coyotes continue to work here as we near the halfway mark of the quarter. Coyotes overplay the passing lane. Zeb has it, drives, but has to get rid of it. He sends it out, and this is a Caden Montana long 2, make it a 3 that is up and good. And it is now 24-14. That is just a 2 for Caden Montana, the sophomore, with his first baskets of the night, and a foul in the backcourt whistle on the Buffaloes, and Caden Montana has picked up his second personal foul. Briar Kinsley at the free throw line to shoot the front end of a 1-and-1 for Jones County. The Coyotes 0 of 2 from the free throw line in this first half so far. Coyotes with a 10-point lead at 24-14. The free throw by Briar Kinsley is up, and it is short. And the rebound pulled down by Stanley County, who will try to push it up the floor in a hurry, but a good defensive play by Jace Nix forces another Stanley County turnover. And a nice play inside. Again, an open look for Cooper Feddersen. He'll go to the rim and score the 2. 26-14, and a big first half for the 6'5 junior. 26-14 as we near the halfway mark of the quarter. Zeb will work out front as they go to the corner and into the hand of Paxton Deal. To Zeb to Deal, the 3, rims in and out, no good. Coyotes will get the rebound. And then Deal makes the defensive play, but then loses it out of bounds. Whose ball is it? It is Stanley County basketball. Paxton Deal did force the turnover there, and it will be the 5th of the ball game, making the 6th against Jones County. Or are they going to give it to the Coyotes? They will give it to Jones County. And again, Jones County will work against that full court pressure. Feddersen, the 10-second count is on, and a timeout taken by Jones County. This will be a full timeout taken. With 3:48 remaining in the first half, 26-14. The lead belongs to Jones County. Let's take a 60-second break and return on KPLO.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
Barry Grossberg, I want to wish you and everybody Merry Christmas. Our families are the best asset of both our agricultural business and our implement business. It's so lucky to have family involved in our businesses. So the Grossberg family would like to say Merry Christmas to all our farmer friends and everybody. Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year.
Join us for Minnesota Vikings football this Saturday on KPLO. Another Saturday afternoon game for the Vikings as Jones County breaks pressure. And Jet Nix goes to the rim, scores the 2, gets the hoop and the harm, and a chance at a 3-point play. The foul on Brock Zeb will be his first. Vikings, their third home game in a row. They host the New York Giants. Kickoff at noon. Vikings pregame at 11 a.m. We are your home for Minnesota Vikings football, 94.5 KPLO. Jet Nix with 6 points, looking for 7. The end one is no good. And the rebound is pulled down by Stanley County. 28-14 Jones County. 3:40 remains in the second quarter. Here's Paxton Deal on the drive. Shovel pass Brendan Bockwell, back to Deal. The 3 from up top is no good. Jones County will get the rebound and then a reach, or you call it a jump ball. It'll belong to Stanley County. And a good hustle play there by Paxton Deal. Nobody really had that rebound, so you can't call it a turnover on Jones County. Deal, just some scrappy play there to be able to force the tie-up, and the Buffaloes get the basketball in the alternating possession as they put it in play. Deal now, Bothwell, as he drives and kicks as it goes to the corner and into the hands of Wyatt Mortensen. He'll drive, loses the basketball, stolen away by Jones County. Coyotes the other way as Feddersen will work up top. He'll slash to the rim and draw a foul. And Jones County will get more free throws as the personal is going to be on Cash Richardson, and that will be his first personal foul. Cooper Feddersen 0 of 2 from the free throw line, another 2-shot situation. The free throw is up, and it is good. Substitution for Jones County as Gunnar Whitney will check back in. Wholesale substitutions for Stanley County. Q Bourne, Weston Prince, and others come back into the ball game for Stanley County. 29-14. The second free throw by Feddersen is up, no good. Prince will come away with the rebound. Long pass up the floor, and again, Jones County jumps that passing route as Briar Kinsley makes the defensive play this time. Stanley County really wanting to put the pedal to the metal as far as the pace of this ball game. Here's another entry pass overplayed by Jones County, and they again will force a turnover. It's 29-14. The 15th turnover committed by Stanley County. Now Stanley County will turn over Jones County. Coyotes almost stole it back, but Stanley County has it now. It is Bourne now into the hands of Deal. 2:40 remains in the half. Zeb on the wing left side. He'll drive and kick. Out front, Brendan Bothwell sends it to the corner. Another 3 for Deal. That shot is no good. Rebound is loose and tied up, and a jump ball will belong to Jones County. 2:28 remains in the half, 29-14. Our next action on KPLO, we will follow Lyman and Jones County's girls on the 29th at the Huron Classic. We'll talk about that here in just a moment as the Buffaloes with pressure in the backcourt, and another foul called. Weston Prince with his second personal foul. And we walk to the Jones County end, another front end of a 1-and-1. Actually, this is a 2-shot situation. 10 team fouls committed by Stanley County. So 2 shots for the freshman Briar Kinsley, who looks for his first points to the night. The free throw is up, and it is no good. On the 29th, over in Huron, Lyman will take on Howard. That is a 5 o'clock tip-off in girls basketball. Jones County and Coleman Egan on the 29th. Also, that's an 8 o'clock tip-off. We'll have both of those games from the Huron Classic on KPLO. Second free throw by Kinsley is up and good. He will check out. Checking back into the ball game is Jet Nix. So 30-14, Coyotes with a 16-point advantage as we work to the 2-minute mark remaining in this third quarter. It has been the Coyotes' defense that has been the difference here in this first quarter, or first half, and now an over and back violation on Stanley County, and yet another turnover on the Buffaloes. It will be Nix who will inbound, and again, Stanley County defending every inbounds play. Really trying to set the tone on the defensive end and then trying to play really quick with the basketball when they do have the ball. Pass inside. Jones County gets it to Cooper Feddersen. Another foul called on Stanley County. The personal this time is on Q Bourne. The freshman picks up his first personal foul. A pair of free throws for Cooper Feddersen, who has had a big first half, scoring 15 points. Free throw is up, and it is good. That makes it a 31-14 lead for Jones County. As the Coyotes take the second free throw, and that is good by Cooper Feddersen. And he has had a nice first half in this ball game for Jones County. 2 minutes remain in the first half. Zeb with it for Stanley County. With the crossover, they go to the left side. Into the hands of Brendan Bothwell. Down low, Bourne. He'll work in the lane. Shot is no good, but a foul is called. Q Bourne will earn a pair of free throws. The personal on Cooper Feddersen will be his second. Bourne already with 2 points in the first half. He'll attempt the free throw here, and it's off the back iron and no good. (32-14) is our score. Kelby Olson into the ball game for Stanley County. So now I believe all players in uniform, all 12 that are dressed tonight, have seen action in this first half. Pressure in the backcourt, but again, Jones County will handle it. Long pass up the floor, Gunnar Whitney. And now Kinsley with it, down low to Nix. Shovel pass Feddersen from 12. Feddersen fires, and the shot is no good, and a foul on the rebound. And it is going to be whistled against Jones County. And that will be on Whitney. Gunnar picks up his first personal foul. 15 foul against Jones County. Minute 28 remains in the half as Stanley County works with the basketball. Paxton Deal back in as he brings it across half court. Here's Brock Zeb. He'll try to spin into the lane. Does a good job of gathering himself and then springing from the right or left block and scoring the basket. Now Jones County turns the basketball over. Adric Scone in the ball game. He could not handle a bullet pass from Gunnar Whitney. Coyotes with 8 turnovers now, and it's 32-16. With those 2 personal fouls, Cooper Feddersen goes to the bench, we would assume, for the remainder of the first half. Here's Stanley County. Bothwell. Pass inside Bourne. Shot is up, no good. Jace Nix will get the rebound. Coyotes will try to run. But Stanley County works well defensively. They work it around the perimeter in a hurry. Coyotes do a good job of handling that pressure as Kinsley will work out front. 40 seconds remain in the half, and then Adric Scone loses the basketball as it goes through his hands and out of bounds. For Jones County, turnover number 9 in the first half. Brock Zebb will check out as Cash Richardson will check back in. Buffalo's with it. Bothwell. Now Deal up top. He'll drive and fire. Shot is good. That basket will count and a foul is called. Paxton Deal will score his first basket of the night and get a chance at a three-point play, and whatever points can be scored in the final moments of this first half will be a big deal. Adric Scone with the foul. It will be his first personal foul. Here Jones County with it up the floor, and this is Jace Nix, and the Coyotes lose the basketball out of bounds. They had 3 players down there they were wide open. And there was no Stanley County players down there. And Coyotes a little too unselfish that time as the Coyotes will go to their bench. Briar Kinsley will check back in for the final 20 seconds of the half. Here's Paxton Deal, free throw circle. Bothwell on the drive. Nice drive with the left hand. Shot is good. Brendan Bothwell will score the 2. And it's 32-20. Coyotes up the floor. Stanley County knocks the basketball out of bounds. Doing a good job with that pressure defense. And then filling the passing lanes. And Jones County, they thought they were going to get an easy bucket. They did not. The good defensive play there. Now a pass inside. This is Jet Nix. Shot is no good. And that is how we end the first half of basketball here at Parkview Gym. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the large selection of new and used farm equipment at my lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Like the Darren Boyle Sales Facebook page. Shop online anytime at DarrenBoyleSales.com. 32-20 is our halftime score. And our halftime report brought to you by the folks in Buy Right Seat is next. We will pause for 3 minutes on KPLO.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Limestone canyons, flowing waterfalls, and pristine beauty make Spearfish a sanctuary for those seeking the ultimate escape. Outdoor enthusiasts will find top-notch sport climbing, mountain biking, and UTV OHV trails. Guests are steps away from peaceful hiking trails and tranquil streams. Relax and rehash your day's adventure at one of our award-winning local breweries. Finding rest is an important part of any adventure. Lodging in Spearfish comes with a variety of choices, from cabins, B&Bs, and campgrounds to the comforts of your popular brand-name hotels. To find your unique adventure in Spearfish, go to visitspearfish.com now.
Titan Machinery is your go-to Case IH agricultural equipment dealer. Your Highmore, Miller, and Pierre locations have a large selection of new and used ag equipment with access to one of the largest parts and whole goods inventories in the country. Titan Machinery prides itself in providing quality Case IH parts, service, and support to Highmore, Miller, Pierre, and the surrounding communities. Stop by Titan Machinery of Highmore, Miller, and Pierre today. Power and precision to grow.
Do you have a new pair of jeans or a favorite shirt with a small tear or hole? Or your winter coat has a broken zipper? Don't throw them away. Call Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery in Fort Pierre to have your items fixed as good as new. They also provide hemming, other sewing services, as well as custom embroidery for a truly professional look and design. Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery is a proud supporter of all Stanley County school activities and wishes the student athletes the best of luck in the school year.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Here we are at halftime of our second game of our doubleheader tonight between Jones County and Stanley County. And as we mentioned, Stanley County trying to set the tone with their defense, trying to change the pace, control the pace of this ball game. And it has not worked as Jones County has won the turnover battle. Stanley County 16 first half turnovers. Jones County has 10 turnovers, but the Coyotes have been able to turn that turnover advantage into more points, and they have the 12-point lead at halftime. 32-20 is our halftime score as we look at individual scoring for Stanley County first. And again, with everybody in uniform, 12 by my count, seeing action in the first half, you would expect balanced scoring, and they have that. Brock Zeb leading the way. He has 9 points. Wyatt Mortensen with 3, and then 2 for Caden Montana, 2 for Paxton Deal, 2 for Brendan Bothwell, and 2 points in the ball game for Q Bourne. A total of 20 in the first half for Stanley County. The Buffaloes go to the free throw line 7 times in the first half. They were 3 of 7 from the free throw line. We mentioned the turnovers. Stanley County with 16 turnovers here at the halftime break. For Jones County, a big first half for the 6'5 junior Cooper Feddersen. He has scored 17 points at the break. Caden Kinsley with 6 points. Jet Nix with 6. Jace Nix with 2 points in the ball game. And off the bench, Briar Kinsley adds a point to the cause, and a total of 32 for Jones County here at halftime. Coyotes go to the free throw line 10 times. They were 4 of 10 from the free throw line. Jones County with 10 turnovers in the first half. Coyotes led 16-10 at the end of the opening quarter. They lead here at halftime by a 32-20 score. Again, next week, we will have some holiday basketball for you. We will follow Lyman and Jones County's girls at the Huron Classic on the 29th, a week from Thursday. The Lyman Raiders will take on Howard. That game scheduled for 5 o'clock. Jones County's girls will take on Coleman Egan. That game scheduled for 8 o'clock. And we'll have that ball game for you as well. That is a week from Thursday, the 29th of December. Lyman's boys are in action on the 30th as part of that Huron Classic. They take on Elkton Lake Benton. We'll have that contest as well. A 2 o'clock tip-off in the afternoon, a week from Friday on KPLO. And then, of course, with the games being rescheduled due to the storms last week, we have a big slate of contests coming your way in the first couple weeks of January. And, of course, the annual 55th annual Jones County Invitational Basketball Tournament coming up in the second week of January as well. So a lot of basketball coming your way here on KPLO. We would like to welcome those of you joining us worldwide at our website, drgnews.com. And we look forward to seeing you out and about as our coverage of regional high school basketball continues throughout the season. 32-20 is our halftime score. Jones County leads. Stanley County will have the basketball when we start the second half next. We're back in 3 minutes on KPLO.
Sioux Nation. When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Dakota Antler is the biggest antler buyer in our region. Tony and Derek pay cash all year long for antlers and horns. Deer, elk, moose, and sheep can be cash in your pocket. They'll come to you, too. Find them on Dakota Antlers LLC or online at dakotaantlers.com. You can also give them a call to set up an appointment. Call Derek at 605-360-3749 or Tony at 605-730-0108. Dakota Antler, a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierce, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
I'm Darren Boyle. Stanley County will start with the basketball. Their starting five: Frost, Mortensen, Montana, Zeb, and Nelson will start the second half. Nathaniel Nelson with it up top as they swing it to the wing right side. It's Wyatt Mortensen. Back to Nelson. Now Caden Montana with it. Coyotes playing strong man-to-man defense. Brock Zeb gets a touch. Pass out front, dangerous pass. It's tipped and stolen. And here's Cooper Feddersen. He tries to go coast to coast. Shot is no good. Jet Nix with the offensive rebound, and he'll put it up and in. Nix with 8 points in the ball game. It is now 34-20. As the Coyotes work with a 14-point lead. Zeb. Now Montana with the dribble out front. Stanley County's offense moves around. They go to Frost on the wing right. He will drive and kick. As it goes to the corner, Wyatt Mortensen. He'll attack the baseline. Pass gets away, but Stanley County keeps possession. Montana will drive with 9 to shoot. Zeb will get the offensive rebound off of the Montana miss, and he is fouled and will get free throws. Are they going to say the ball just knocked out of bounds? No foul called, and there was a lot of contact there. Zeb wound up on his backside. But Stanley County will get a chance to inbound it underneath their own basket with 5 to shoot. Zeb goes to the rim this time. Shot no good. Rebound Jones County. They'll push in a hurry. It is Whitney on the left side. Out front, Nix. Now Kinsley. Jace Nix down low. Feddersen on the block. The turnaround is up, no good. Zeb with the rebound. Stanley County will try to run, and they lose the basketball out of bounds. That time after Zeb got the rebound, he tried to throw the lead pass, and the guy out front was not expecting the basketball, and it just trickles out of bounds for another turnover, which is the 18th for Stanley County in this ballgame. Their second in the first 90 seconds of this third quarter. 34-20 is our score. Jones County leads. Coyotes with it. Kinsley with the jumper. It's no good. Offensive rebound, Cooper Pedersen. He goes to the rim. That shot no good. And on the rebound, a foul is going to be called on the Coyotes, and it will be whistled on Cooper Pedersen, and that's personal foul number 3. First team foul for Jones County of this second half, as Stanley County will have it once again. Little 2-2-1 pressure put on by Jones County, as Stanley County will handle it. They get it to Zeb. The kick out, Blaze Frost. The three is up, no good. And the rebound pulled down. Coyotes up the floor in a hurry. It is Nix to the rim. Shot is good. Count the basket, and a foul is called. And honestly, when Jet Nix crossed half court, I don't think he was planning on going strong to the rim, but the defense kind of gave him the opportunity. He was looking to pass it back out front, but Stanley County's defense kept overplaying that passing lane. Nix kept spinning back towards the rim, finally was wide open, got there, scored the basket. Coming out to cover up was Stanley County. They commit the foul. And Nix with an opportunity to complete the three-point play. He'll do that, and it's 37-20. Now Stanley County turns it over. Nix underneath the basket again. This time the bunny is no good. The rebound pulled down by Stanley County. 37-20. Coyotes with a 17-point lead as we work through this third quarter. Caden Montana with the basketball out front. Montana with the crossover, but good defense there from Caden Kinsley. Back now it comes to Frost. Back to Montana. The three from the wing is up, no good. Coyotes will control the rebound once again. Up the floor it is next. Dangerous cross-court pass. It's tipped and stolen. Caden Montana makes the defensive play for Stanley County for the Coyotes. Turnover number 11 in their first of this second half. At the high post, Stanley County will work. Back to Montana, out to Blaze Frost. Now down low, Wyatt Mortensen. He'll work the baseline, kicks it back out again. Zeb, nowhere to go, swings it back out front. Montana, Mortensen, Zeb. Buffaloes move the basketball quickly. Down low, it's Frost, and Blaze will put the reverse layup up and in. 37-22. Here is Cooper Pedersen to the rim. He will score the two. His first points in the second half after Jones County was able to break that Stanley County pressure. 39-22. 4:25 remains third quarter. Zeb to the corner. Mortensen. The three ball is no good. And the rebound pulled away by Jones County. Jet Nix with the dribble as they cross half court. Kinsley out front. Whitney on the wing right. It is Pedersen back out to Kinsley. As the Coyotes will be a little more patient this time as Kinsley drives into the lane, puts up a wild shot that is no good. Rebound though to Nix. Shot clock reset. So the Coyotes will reload it, and they get it high post to Cooper Pedersen, who muscles his shot up and in. 41-22. The Coyotes are opening things up here in this second half, and now on the drive, Caden Montana is going to be called for an offensive foul. That will be his third personal foul. The second unit at the scorer's table, and we'll check in for Stanley County. Brendan Bothwell, Braxton Deal, Weston Prince, Q Bourne, Cash Richardson on the floor for Stanley County. Coyotes will inbound as it comes to Whitney. Gunner got away with a double dribble. No, he didn't. Turnover for Jones County, their 12th of this second half, or of the ball game, their second of the second half. And now Stanley County will look to inbound it, but just 2 points scored so far. Here is Bourne down low. The turnaround is blocked. A foul is called. The personal is going to go on Jet Nix, and that will be his second foul. Q Bourne to the free throw line. 2 points in the first half for the 6'2 freshman. 0 of 2 from the line, though, in the first half. Free throw here, rattles home. 41-23, 3:32 remains in the third quarter. Just a third point scored for Stanley County here in the second half. Second free throw is up, no good. Feddersen with the rebound for Jones County, and Stanley County will quickly apply pressure in the backcourt. Feddersen, pass up the floor, Whitney. Back it comes to Feddersen, who dumps it down low. Good job there by Stanley County overplaying. They tipped the basketball out of bounds, but not able to save it with Cash Richardson. So the Coyotes will keep possession, 19 to shoot for Jones County. As Nix looks to inbound, they get it out to Kinsley, down low, Feddersen. Nice up and under move, puts the shot up, no good. Good job recovering the Stanley County defense. They make the play there on Feddersen to keep him out of the paint. And they force the turnover. That is 13 now on Jones County. And the other way we come. Stanley County looking for some offense somewhere. Here is a Paxton Deal three that rattles home. Hits the front iron and drops through, and boy, did Stanley County need that. 41-26. Here the Coyotes breaking pressure. Shot up and no good by Jace Nix. Offensive rebound, Jones County. They feed it inside, and wide open was Cooper Feddersen, and he scores the two. Gunnar Whitney drops the dime for Jones County. 43-26. As up and down we go. Both of these teams are fluid shooters, as Stanley County, the traveling violation on Cash Richardson will be a turnover. And we are going to have a timeout taken by the Coyotes. Timeout Jones County with 2:19 remaining in the third quarter. It is 43-26. The Coyotes out in front. And we will take a 60-second break and return on KPLO.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor, and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies, such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Maximizes your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today. 43-26 is our score. Jones County with a 17-point lead. The Coyotes facing Stanley County pressure. All in all, Jones County has handled the basketball, or handled that pressure fairly well, but they commit a turnover there. It's their 14th of the ball game. And now, foul's going to be called away from the ball as we get ready to inbound. It's going to be whistled on Jet Nix, and that will be his third personal foul. Third team foul against Jones County, as Stanley County will inbound on the side. Just looking for some offense. They need to get rolling here. A three taken. It's up good. And that from the hands of Wyatt Mortensen, his second three of the ball game. It's 43-29, and here is Jones County. They break pressure again and get the ball to Cooper Feddersen. Cooper can't finish, but he does draw a foul and will get free throws. The foul on Caden Montana will be personal foul number 4. Third team foul against Stanley County if you're scoring at home. And Cooper Feddersen, who is 3 of 6 from the line tonight, will earn a pair of free throws, and the first is up good. We remember back to the 8th of December. Seemed like a long time ago, but that was when Stanley County opened their season. They were able to get a lead, lose the lead, get the lead back, and they wound up scoring a flurry of points, coming away with that victory over Miller. And if you're Jones County, you got to keep that in the back of their mind as Feddersen hits both free throws and pushes the lead back to 16. But this Stanley County squad not afraid to take shots, not afraid to control the pace of the ball game. And if they could knock down some threes, and they have done that as of late, they could put together a run. This ball game is long from over as the Coyotes tip the basketball. Stanley County goes after the loose ball, and they lose the basketball out of bounds. And a turnover gives the basketball back to Jones County as we straighten out the net at the Stanley County end. And now the Coyotes will put the basketball in play. Again, pressure in Stanley County. Well, they try to force a turnover, and then jump ball will stay with Jones County. And the Coyotes will inbound it from half court. A minute 29 remains in the third quarter. It is 45-29. Coyotes led 16-10 at the end of the opening quarter and led 32-20 at halftime. They have been able to extend the lead a little bit here in quarter number 3. Coyotes on the move, and Jace Jetnick's going to be called for a traveling violation. That's 15 turnovers for Jones County. The Coyotes just trying to do a little bit too much here in this third quarter. Over the last few possessions anyway, as now Stanley County has it. On the drive, this is Paxton Deal. Inside, Brock Zeb. They go inside to Frost. Now Zeb grabs the loose basketball and puts it up and in. Brock Zeb with 11 points. His first basket of the second half makes it 45-31. Feddersen up the floor, Nix. They swing the basketball to Briar Kinsley. Out front, Feddersen. He'll try a three, and it's good. Count the basket, and a foul is called. I'm thinking to myself, what on earth are you doing out there dropping the three? But then as the defense of Stanley County closed out, Weston Prince is whistled for a third personal foul. And that is a chance at a three-point play. They may have ruled that a long two for Cooper Feddersen. But a chance here at a three-point play, and every time you think Stanley County, as Feddersen drops the free throw, makes it 49-31. Every time you think that Stanley County, as they commit another turnover here, Jones County plays a little bit of half-court trap defense. Adric Scone checks in for Jones County. Checking out will be Cooper Feddersen for the final 40-plus seconds of the third quarter. But every time you think that Stanley County starts to build themselves a little bit of momentum with a couple defensive stops and some buckets, Coyotes have been able to answer. Right now, an 18-point advantage, I think, is their biggest lead of the ballgame. And here is Caden Kinsley, and he's going to be called for a travel. 49-31 as Q Bourne will check in for Stanley County. The Buffaloes work the basketball across half court. Paxton Deal. Out front, screen and roll with Bourne. He'll go to the rim. Shot is no good. Brock Zeb with the offensive rebound. He'll put it up and in. Zeb now with back-to-back buckets to make it 49-33. Time winds down here in the third. It is Whitney. Kinsley, he'll fire from 12 and drop it home. Caden Kinsley's first points of the second half. He has 8 points. 51-33. Here's Deal for three at the buzzer. That shot is no good. And the third quarter comes to an end here at Parkview Gym. 51-33. Jones County has the lead over Stanley County. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle's Sales. We got great deals going on during our inventory reduction event. Like the Facebook page, the Darren Boyle Sales Facebook page, or shop online at darrenboylesales.com. We're back for the fourth quarter in 1 minute on KPLO.
Donate need to be afraid of all those upcoming holiday expenses. Oahe Federal Credit Union's holiday loan special is back. Borrow up to $1,500 for 12 months at 7% APR. Apply online or stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where we treat you like you own the place, because you do.
People helping people. Oahe Federal Credit Union.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
51-33 is our score as we start the fourth quarter with John Neff at DRG Media Group's World Headquarters. Here's Stanley County inside. Blaze Frost down low. Brock Zeb shot no good, but Zeb grabs the loose rebound. He'll put it up. That's no good. Frost with another offensive rebound for Stanley County. This time a foul is going to be called on the Coyotes. Jones County commits their fourth team foul. Adric Scone with personal foul number 2. Blaze Frost at the free throw line. The 5'10 sophomore will shoot 2. And the first is good. (51-34). As Frost will toe the stripe and take the second free throw. That is up and no good. Coyotes will get the rebound. And Stanley County able to set up that full court pressure quickly, but this time Coyotes handle it, and Gunnar Whitney will attack the basket, and he will be rewarded with free throws after a foul is called. Nathaniel Nelson with his fourth personal foul. And Gunnar Whitney looking for his first points of the night. This will be a 2-shot opportunity. Free throw number 1 is short. 51-34 is our score. During the postgame, we will have the player of the game brought to you by CHS River Plains. Our big play of the game is brought to you by the folks at Golden Buffalo. Second free throw is no good by Whitney. Rebound pulled down by Stanley County. And they push things into the front court. Caden Montana with the crossover. Kicks to the corner. The open look for 3 is no good. That's from Wyatt Mortensen. Rebound Montana, though. His pull-up is no good. Zeb with the offensive rebound. He'll put it up and in. Stanley County keeps working. 15 points for Brock Zeb. Here is Jones County the other way. And Gunnar Whitney will score the 2, and that's his first points of the night. 53-36. So Stanley County uses some energy to get a basket. Took him 3 offensive rebounds, and now we're going to have a whistle. We're going to have a foul. That's an illegal screen. Going to be whistled against Stanley County. The foul is going to go on Wyatt Mortensen, and that will be his second. And the offensive foul will be a turnover, which is the 24th of the ball game for Stanley County. Their 8th turnover of the second half. 53-36, but we mentioned Stanley County. They got 3 offensive rebounds. They persevered and got the basket, but then Jones County turns around, scores the basket at the other end, and kind of the way that it has been here in this fourth quarter, or in the second half, and now a Caden Montana steal. He'll go to the rim. The layup is no good. Rebound pulled down by Jones County. So even after Stanley County forces a turnover, they can't turn it into points, and now Stanley County will slow things down and set it up just a little bit. Inside it comes. This is Cooper Feddersen. He'll go to the rim and score. Cooper Feddersen has scored 30 points tonight. 55-26. 2 minutes gone, fourth quarter. Montana with the Mortensen screen. Now Frost back to Montana as he works up top. Lob inside Nathaniel Nelson. Zeb will cut baseline. Double team there. They kick it back out. 15 on the shot clock. Frost will go to Montana. He has it left side. Spins into the lane. An off-balance shot is no good, and a foul call. The foul will go on Cooper Feddersen, and that will be his 4th personal foul. Caden Montana shooting a pair of free throws, his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw number 1 is no good. And again, Stanley County will go to their bench as Cash Richardson and Q Bourne check in also. Brennan Bothwell into the ball game, and Weston Prince into the contest as well for Stanley County. Paxton Deal at the scorer's table as his second free throw is up and good by Caden Montana. Montana will check out, and Deal will check into the ball game. 55-37. 5:44 remains. Jones County with an 18-point lead, trying to hang on and pick up their first victory of the season. They handle the pressure well that time. It is Nix to the rim. Layup is good. Jet Nix will score the layup to make it 57-37. And a 20-point lead for Jones County is their biggest lead of the ball game. Here is Deal to the corner. A 3 is taken by Brendan Bothwell. It's up no good. Q Bourne tries to keep the offensive rebound alive, but tips it to a Jones County player. So now the Coyotes will push it into their front court. Asia Best into the contest. The freshman gets a touch left corner. They send it back out, and Jones County can milk the shot clock a little. They try to feed inside. It's tipped and stolen away. It is Paxton Deal on the move. He'll go to the rim and get free throws. And Paxton Deal showing some quickness. The Stanley County lineup, again, they have a lot of athletes. They can do a lot of different things, but it's just a matter of getting everything all settled in the right spots and the right rotation, as the free throw by Deal is up and no good. As you go through the season, you probably won't see the wholesale 5-on-5 substitutions as we have had in this ball game tonight. As again, the rotations and different substitutions will be made, but that victory over Miller 12 days ago showed that they had a lot of kids that could contribute coming off the bench. Here's Q Bourne going to the rim. Or pardon me, that's Jones County going to the rim. Bourne's going to be whistled for the personal. That will be his second foul. And Jet Nix will get the free throws for Jones County. 57-38, 4:46 remains as we work here in the fourth quarter. Coyotes off to an 0-2 start, but appear to be in the driver's seat to picking up their first victory of the season. As Nix will put the first free throw up and good. Stanley County, their record will drop to 1-1 when all is said and done here tonight. Second free throw by Nix is up, and that is good. And it's 59-38. And Stanley County has the ball tipped, and they're going to say last touch by the Buffaloes. So that'll be another turnover for Stanley County. And again, 5-on-5 as the starters come back into the ball game. Frost, Montana, Mortensen, Zeb, and Nelson. And Jones County will put the basketball in play. They go down low. Cooper Feddersen. Shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound put back by Whitney. That won't go down. Stanley County will clear it. Montana will push the other way. 59-38. Jones County leading. Blaze Frost right corner. He'll drive and kick. Here is Montana on the move. Ball knocked away and it's stolen. Here is Jones County in a hurry. Up the floor, it's Nix. He'll try to go for the slam, and he is fouled. The foul is going to be whistled on Brock Zeb. That will be his second personal foul, and another two-shot situation for Jet Nix, who has hit 3 in a row. He's 3 of 4 from the line tonight. Free throw, good. 60-38, a 22-point lead for Jones County. Here is the second free throw. That is no good. and Stanley County will control it. Montana up the left sideline for Stanley County. Screen from Nelson. Montana will drive, gets to the rim, shot blocked, but a foul called. And if that's on Cooper Feddersen, that will be his 5th personal foul. And he will foul out of the ball game, but he has been a big reason why Jones County has a 22-point lead. He has scored 30 points tonight, and he will foul out with 4:03 remaining. And a pair of free throws for Caden Montana are upcoming for Stanley County. Free throw number 1 is good. 60-39. It's Caden Montana, who has scored 4 points tonight. We'll try the second free throw. That is up and good as well. Coyotes with it with a 20-point lead. Halfway home in quarter number 4. Nix under pressure. Almost lost the basketball. Did lose it. And here's Brock Zeb on the move. He'll go to the rim and a foul called. The foul will be on Jet Nix. That will be his 4th. Jones County with their 19th turnover committed. Brock Zeb at the free throw line. Both teams with 8 personal fouls will be in the bonus at each end the rest of the way. This, a 2-shot situation for Zeb, and the first is up good. Brock Zeb with 16 points now. He had 9 in the first half. 60-41. Second free throw from Brock Zeb is up and good. And it's an 18-point ball game. Coyotes working against pressure. Jones County has 2 timeouts remaining as Stanley County tries to force a turnover, and they will. Traveling violation of Briar Kinsley. That's 20 turnovers for Jones County, but now Stanley County, they force the turnover. They've got to be able to turn it into points. The Buffaloes have hit 2 threes in the second half. They have 3 for the ball game, but it's time for points in bunches. As Blaze Frost will attack the rim, and the floater is good. Blaze Frost with 5 points in the second half, 60-42. And again, pressure. Whitney up the floor, Kinsley. He has it on the right side now as Caden will send it to the corner to Briar. Back to Caden, who will launch a 3. That is no good. Another defensive stop for Stanley County. Here's Brock Zeb with it. He'll slash to the rim. Shot is short. The rebound pulled down by Jones County. 3 minutes remain in the ball game, and it's 60-42. Whitney into the hands of Nix. Down low, Kinsley. In the lane. The turnaround is no good. The rebound, Stanley County. And they're getting the defensive stops, but they got to turn them into points. That has been the theme all night long for Stanley County. Montana drives away from the screen, goes to the rim, and scores the 2. Caden Montana with 7 points. 60-46 in a 14-point ball game. It was 22 not long ago. The Buffaloes continue to battle, and now Paxton Deal into the ball game. Also back in for Stanley County, Weston Prince and Cash Richardson. Jones County will inbound it on the side again, facing that pesky full court pressure. Coyotes with it. Nix will inbound and then get it right back as he crosses half court. Now we'll see if Jones County can milk the shot clock a little bit. Still, they're in the driver's seat here as they still work with a 14-point lead, but they have the basketball. They're in the bonus. The possession arrow points their way as well. Here's a pass inside to Nix. Underneath the basket, nowhere to go. He gives it off to Whitney. That shot is no good. He'll get his own rebound. Nix will get the rebound. He can't put it home. And Stanley County will again get the rebound. Here's a 3, and it's good. Paxton Deal with the 3 ball, and it's an 11-point ball game with 1:49 remaining. 60-49, timeout Stanley County. We're back in 30 seconds on KPLO. Timeouts are brought to you by Actegra. Acres Ahead maximizes your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Actegra cooperative today. Jones County led by 18, 51-33 at the end of the third quarter. They pushed the lead to 22 early in this fourth period, but Stanley County's defense has been able to hold Jones County off the scoreboard recently, and Stanley County has been able to turn things into points. They have scored 16 points in the fourth quarter, outscoring Jones County 16-9, and they are within striking distance here. Again, Jones County just needs to manage the ball game to come away with the victory, but it's hard to do when you face that constant pressure that Stanley County has been bringing throughout the ball game, and especially here in this fourth quarter. Out front, this is Caden Kinsley. Into the hands of Gunnar Whitney. Now Briar Kinsley with it, and back out front, shot clock at 22. Even if you don't get points, Jones County needs to wind this shot clock down, and a cross-court pass and stolen. Deal to the rim, layup good. It's a single-digit ball game at 60-51. Turnover number 21 for Jones County. Coyotes in the backcourt, and a timeout, a whistle, timeout taken by Jones County. They will have one timeout remaining with a minute 16 remaining. 60-51. Jones County hanging on. Let's take a 30-second break and return on KPLO.
That moment. Your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, gives you more chances to win. Hot seat drawings, pick a prize drawings, chances to win great prizes, the hottest slots around. It's all just waiting for you at the Golden Buffalo Casino. Find out more by logging on to thegoldenbuffalocasino.com and by following them on Facebook. Just minutes north of Reliance, exit 248. We'd like to thank you for tuning into this broadcast and supporting our area youth. The Golden Buffalo Casino, proud to support Live Ticket.
Another Actegra timeout. Minute 16 remains in the ball game. 60-51 is our score. And we'll say it again, Jones County is in the driver's seat, but you got to give a lot of credit to Stanley County with the way that they have continued to battle and have made things interesting here in this fourth quarter. The one thing that Stanley County is not doing, well, they have had a 3 in the last couple scores, but you need to be able to get the defensive stops and then knock down some threes as we get a little later into this fourth quarter. Coyotes will inbound as it comes to Whitney. Jones County has one timeout remaining, and then the Coyotes throw the basketball away. 60-51, and a 3 here for Stanley County would make things downright interesting. Keep your eye out on the freshman Paxton Deal. Coyotes will try to set up defensively, but Jones County really, since Cooper Feddersen fouled out, have been really looking hard and have not found somebody to provide some offense. Down to the final minute of the ball game. Bourne will drive and kick. It's Paxton Deal, deep right corner, and then a timeout taken by Stanley County. 60-51, Coyotes hanging on here on the fourth quarter. And another 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them on KPLO.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Fort Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Buffaloes!
60-51 is our score. 58 seconds remain here in the fourth quarter. A 22-point lead that Jones County had, down to 9 here. As Stanley County, they'll reset the shot clock as Stanley County has 23 seconds to shoot, but for them, they got to get a shot up quickly. They'll work with Montana. He'll kick it to the corner. Open look, and the 3 is taken. It's up no good by Cash Richardson, and Jones County will get the rebound. 60-51. The Coyotes work in the backcourt. It is tipped, and it is nearly stolen. And they'll tie up in a jump ball. The possession arrow will belong to Jones County. But the Coyotes making it interesting here in the final moments of this ball game. You're talking about two pretty young basketball teams in both Stanley County and Jones County, perhaps seeing a little bit of the rust. And we mentioned again the long layoff that both of these teams have had as the Coyotes nearly turn it over again, but a foul is called on Stanley County's Brendan Bothwell. We walk to the Jones County end for free throws. And going to the line for Jones County will be Gunnar Whitney. This will be the final 1-and-1 of the night as Whitney, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, will attempt the front end of a 1-and-1. And the free throw is good. That's a big free throw. The final moment of this ball game pushes it back to double digits at 61-51. Free throw, no good. Stanley County will get the rebound. They've got to hurry as they push it across half court. Montana on the wing, catches a screen, will drive and go to the rim and leaves it short. Zeb with the rebound, putback won't go there. Foul called on Jones County. And this rally by Stanley County is going to come up short as Jones County leading by 10 with 28 seconds remaining. But again, it shows the athleticism. And give Jones County the credit. They got the ball inside, got Cooper Feddersen up to 30 points on the night as Brock Zeb shoots a pair of free throws and puts the first one up and no good. During our postgame, we'll recap. We'll talk about statistics as we can. We'll talk about turnovers. Just too many of them for Stanley County, but they also did not help their cause at the free throw line. It'll take a moment to add up their opportunities there as well. Second free throw by Zeb is no good. Coyotes will get the rebound and really just need to cross half court a time or two to put this ball game away. Up the floor, a whistle and a foul called on Stanley County. The personal on Brock Zeb will be his third. And Jet Nix at the free throw line to shoot a pair of free throws after the 10th team foul committed. Free throw is short. 61-51. 23 seconds remain in the ball game. The second free throw is no good. Stanley County will get the rebound and then they lose it out of bounds. So now Jones County will put it in play here. And again, they're going to come away with the victory. That'll be their first victory of the season as Stanley County steals it away once again. And then up the floor trying to push. They throw the basketball away for another turnover. Then the ball goes back to Jones County. So Jones County, again, struggling with pressure, and they do not get the ball in, or Jones County has to use their final timeout, which they will with 16 seconds remaining. 61-51, a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. We're back after this on KPLO.
Have all of your painting supplies at the paint store in Pierre. They mix paint and they color match paint. They carry interior and exterior stains. Great selection of paint. Find it at 1006 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. The Paint Store, 605-224-8312, 224-8312. The Paint Store is a proud supporter of the Stanley County Buffaloes and the Pierre Governors in sports and activities. The Paint Store, same great paint, same great services.
Timeouts are brought to you by Agtegra. Acres Ahead maximizes your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today as Jones County Another attempt to get this ball in play as the ball is tipped and out of bounds. A second comes off the clock. For both of these teams, not sure exactly when the moratorium, but no practices, no games right around the Christmas holiday, which all in all is a good idea for the most part, except for the fact that both of these teams lost about 10 days due to this snowstorm in the last week, not able to practice much. And Jones County is going to hang on here and come away with the victory, 61-51. But Stanley County, with an 18-point third quarter, made things interesting in this ball game. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. I invite you to take advantage of great year-end deals during my annual inventory reduction event. Like the Darren Boyle Sales Facebook page or shop online anytime at darrenboylesales.com. Our post game is next. We're back after this on KPLO.
Sioux Nation.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Do you want to join one of the oldest established organizations in Fort Pierre? Perhaps you are more interested in protecting the future. Whatever your position, the Fort Pierre Volunteer Fire Department is for you. We are responsible for fire protection in Fort Pierre and Stanley County. Become part of this amazing team by stopping down at the fire hall and discussing enrollment. We are not just limited to adults, as we have a new cadet program for students ages 14 to 18. For more information, click on our banner ad on the homepage. From everyone at the fire hall, go Buffs!
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Before it's gone, be sure to get in the car, rev up that engine, put your pedal to the metal, and burn rubber before heading straight to the games. Fall sports are back, and First Dakota is sitting right up front with you on this adrenaline roller coaster. Raise your hands with every game-saving point, shout out your lungs when it kicks into overtime, and enjoy the ride of the season. Make some noise with First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakotanationalbank.com. Member FDIC.
All Pro Towing and Repair of Murdo is proud to sponsor the Jones County Coyotes and wish them the best of luck in their competition. All Pro Towing and Repair may be in a small town, but are capable of big jobs to help you when you need it most, offering 24-hour towing, recovery, and lockouts too. All Pro Towing and Repair also does light repairs at their shop in their new location, east of Murdo on South Dakota Highway 248. Call them at 669-2075. Good luck, Coyotes, from All Pro Towing and Repair of Murdo.
Back here at Parkview Gym in Fort Pierre, the post-game underway as we wrap up the second game of our doubleheader tonight. Jones County, as boys, pick up their first victory of the season. They're now 1-2 on the year. They hang on to a 61-51 victory over Stanley County. The Buffaloes, with the loss, they dropped to 1-1 on the year. The Coyotes opened up and worked their way to a 22-point advantage early in the fourth quarter before Stanley County was able to put together a fourth quarter charge. The Buffaloes outscore Jones County 18-10 in the fourth quarter, but again, just too big of a deficit to try to overcome, but showed good things in that second half. And give Jones County the credit. They were able to be in control for the most part in this ball game. They had a double-digit lead at halftime, 32-20, and they were able to, again, open up that 22-point lead. But when Cooper Feddersen fouled out, he had a big night for Jones County. That opened things up on the inside, and Stanley County was able to do some damage. They also forced a ton of turnovers on Jones County in the second half. Let's talk about it all. And first, let's recap individual scoring. For Stanley County, two double-figure scores. They were led by the junior Brock Zeb, who had 17 points. Paxton Deal off the bench scored 11 points. 7 points for Caden Montana, 5 for Blaze Frost, 3 for Wyatt Mortensen, 3 points for Q Bourne, and Brendan Bothwell with 2 points in the ball game. A total of 51 for Stanley County. The Buffaloes go to the free throw line 21 times tonight. And again, this is one of those opportunity things we talk about. 21 free throw attempts. They were 11 of 21 from the free throw line. And the Buffaloes, 16 first half turnovers. They finished with 27 turnovers in the ball game tonight. For Jones County, a big night for Cooper Feddersen. He scored 31 for Jones County tonight. Jet Nix with 16 points. Caden Kinsley with 8. Gunnar Whitney with 3. 2 for Jace Nix, who's all 5 starters score for the Coyotes. Briar Kinsley adds a free throw for the total for Jones County. They score 61 tonight. Coyotes go to the free throw line 24 times. And they were 12 of 24 from the free throw line. Coyotes with just 10 turnovers in the first half. But that number, they struggled with pressure from Stanley County in the second half. Coyotes with 23 turnovers in the ball game tonight. And again, Jones County led 16-10 at the end of the opening quarter. They pushed the lead to double digits at halftime, 32-20. Looked like they were going to run away with it. An 18-point lead at the end of 3, 51-33. But Stanley County battles, makes it interesting. They cut it to a 9-point ball game before Jones County was able to hang on and prevail here by 10, 61-51. Let's take one more time out. We'll come back and we'll have our post-game hardware. Our big play of the game is next, followed by the player of the game. All of that coming up as our post-game continues here from Parkview Gym on KPLO.
Starting a John Deere dealership during the Depression took guts and vision. But C.J. Grossenberg was determined to help the community. He supplied more than equipment. He supplied a better way of life for his neighbors. Today, the family business is still going strong. Because round here, Grossenberg proves our values to our community every day. Grossenberg Implement is celebrating 85 years and is 4th generation family owned and operated.
Service Master of Pier is your go-to service experts for a wide variety of cleaning needs. Since 2003, we have developed the most effective methods and products to service virtually every type of industry. We're known for our exceptional carpet and upholstery cleaning, but did you know we also offer cleaning of all types of flooring, along with providing fire and water restoration, commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and construction cleanup. Service Master of Pier is a proud sponsor of TF Riggs Governors and Lady Govs, as well as Stanley County Buffaloes and Lady Buffs activities.
Postgame continues here at Parkview Gym, 61-51. Jones County's boys get the victory. They are victorious, their first victory of the season. Earlier this evening, Jones County's girls improved to 3-0 as they knock off Stanley County's girls by a 53-25 final. Jaden Jensen, 21 points. Mallory Volberg with 17 for Jones County. Maddie Duffy with 11 points for the Lady Buffaloes in a losing cause tonight. Time for our big play of the game. It's brought to you by the folks at Golden Buffalo.
The KPLO Sports Big Play of the Game is brought to you by your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, where you can play big. The Golden Buffalo Casino is proud of all our area youth and all of their accomplishments in activities. Your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, is a proud sponsor of KPLO Sports Big Play of the Game.
Well, we look at the big play of the game in this contest, and you gotta give Stanley County credit for what they were able to do in the fourth quarter. They trailed 51-33 at the end of the third period. Jones County had a 22-point lead early in the fourth, but Stanley County battled, and they made things interesting. They got it down to a 9-point game. In the end, they outscored Jones County 18-10 in the fourth quarter. And that's big. That's something you can build on as you go into the holiday break. And it is our big play of the game. It's brought to you by the folks at Golden Buffalo. Finally, in our post game, we present to you the player of the game. It's brought to you by CHS River Plains.
You asked, we listened. CHS River Plains now has grain marketing at the farm gate. Barb Gorjuski and Jason Euchre are hitting the country providing grain buying services where it's convenient for you. So whether you prefer to call and talk to our grain marketers or have the origination team come to you, we'll be there. We can help build a marketing plan, execute a current plan, and help decide when it's the best time and way to sell your crop so it's right for your operation and your bottom line. CHS River Plains, making it as convenient as possible to build a successful marketing plan for your specific needs.
Well, we look at the player of the game nominees in the Stanley County side. They had two double-figure scorers led by Brock Zeb, who scored 17 points tonight. Paxton Deal off the bench with 11. He scored 9 of those points in the second half for Stanley County. On the Coyote side, Jet Nix with 16 points, as Jones County had two double-figure scorers as well. But Cooper Feddersen, our player of the game, he scored 31 tonight for Jones County. And he is our CHS River Plains player of the game. Vikings football comes your way Christmas Eve on KPLO. The Vikings will host the New York Giants. It's a noon kickoff. Vikings pregame at 11 a.m. on your home for Minnesota Vikings football. 94.5 KPLO. Next Thursday, a week from Thursday, the 29th of December will be our next action on KPLO. We'll bring you 2 games from the Huron Classic involving area teams. Lyman will take on Howard at 5 o'clock at the Huron Arena. Jones County's girls will take on Coleman Egan at 8 o'clock, and we'll have both of those games on the 29th. Also, on the 30th of December, Lyman's boys will take on Elkton Lake Benton at the Huron Arena. That is scheduled for a 2 o'clock kickoff or tip-off, and we'll have that for you on KPLO. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you to think twice and slow down in case of ice. And we would like to thank those of you who have joined us worldwide at our website, drgnews.com. Our coverage of regional high school basketball tonight brought to you by the folks at Edgewood Healthcare, Ferdinand Electric, the Hawaii Federal Credit Union, Fisher Rounds and Associates Insurance and Real Estate, Access Health of Fort Pierre, the Pierre Regional Airport, the Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, Sioux Nation, the First Dakota National Bank, Avera St. Mary's Hospital, Yesway, Murdo Family Foods, Nick's Fencing, All Pro Towing, the Pioneer Country Mart, Moore Building Center, First Fidelity Bank, and Access Health of Murdo. Coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO is also brought to you by Darren Boyle Sales, CHS River Plains, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, the Golden Buffalo Casino, Buy Right Seed, Agtegra, Riverview Power Sports in Oklahoma, the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, Avera Orthopedics, the May Adam Law Firm, and Potsdam State Farm Insurance. Our coverage of regional high school sports is also brought to you by Wagnerado Titan Machinery, Kimball Livestock, Venture Communications, and the Jet Lanes. John Neff has been our technical director at DRG Media Group's World Headquarters, and I'm Darren Boyle. We wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. And from Parkview Gym in Fort Pierre, we say good night, everybody.